What is up, guys? This is Kuribro coming at you with a Psy-Frame deck profile. Well, it's been a while since I last uploaded a video here on the Tier 0 Heroes channel, and I apologize. It's just that I haven't been playing Yu-Gi-Oh for a while, and so I just didn't feel like uploading if I hadn't made any changes to any of my decks. So, anyways, I got you guys a Psy-Frame deck profile this time. Definitely tune in for more deck profiles. I'll definitely be making a Cosmo deck profile sometime soon, especially for all you devastated Cosmo players such as me because of this ban list. So yeah, trying to see how I can make this work. Hopefully I'll also bring you guys a Lightsworn deck profile. Lightsworn deck profile. So tune in for that too if you're into Lightsworns. And finally, also, another project that I have going on is Elder of the not Elder, I'm sorry, the Six Samurai archetype. This is a deck, the first deck I ever made. So yeah, tune in for that as well. And eventually I'll also be making a Dark Magician Girls, so tune in for that as well. So anyways, without further ado, let's get started with this deck profile. We start off with triple Psy-Frame driver. Basically, the entire deck revolves around this card, so you need to run 3 of it. I run triple Alpha because Alpha is the main searcher of the deck. He allows you to search every single card except himself. So yeah, this is pretty good. Next up, we run triple Delta because what deck doesn't use spells? So this pretty much says no. And summon him a driver and then synchro. Next up, I run triple Beta. I run Beta because I think it comes off as a good secondary card. For example, let's say you don't start off with a Gamma or an Alpha. You want to see this in hand, just in case you can't negate their effects. Well, then at least if they attack, you can always negate their attack and go for something else. So yeah, triple Gamma. This card is just stupid. Really, you need to run triple Gamma. It's just probably the best card in this entire deck. Negates monster effects, so it's extremely good. I run triple card D just because I feel like Psy-Frames are the only deck that can really use this card at 3. Because basically every major play is done during your opponent's turn. So really just card D, draw twice, and then just pass. That's basically what you do. And then finally, to run off the monsters, I run double Epsilon. I know that you can cut this card out really, or even cut it to 1. I mean, I don't find it extremely necessary, but I still keep it just because you want to be able to fight off some back row. This negates trap cards, so yeah, I still feel like it's a little bit vital to the deck, so I still run 2 of this card. So yeah, that's the monster cards. The spells, we run triple Psy-Frame Circuit. You have to run 3. This is the only card that lets you synchro, basically. So yeah, triple Psychic Field Zone. You're not always gonna have a Psy-Frame Circuit, so if your cards end up getting banished, you want to see this in your hand to be able to synchro during your turn. So yeah, you want to see this card as often as possible, alongside with Circuit. Triple Pot of Duality. You need pots because, like I said before, like there are no major plays that you do during your turn. So pot is also a really good card just to thin out your deck and basically get an extra draw. I run double Psychic Path. I run 2 because Circuit isn't always available, so you're always gonna have cards in your banish zone, and Psychic Field Zone isn't always gonna be available. So the other card you want to go with is this, just so that you recycle your Psy-Frame monsters back into your hand. And also, if you just really need to stall, you know, pay 800, add, I don't know, like an Alpha and a Gamma or something, and just be ready to negate. I run double MST. I run double MST just to fight back row as well. Any deck loses the back row, so you always gotta be ready. And I chose this over Twin Twisters because I don't really like the discard effect. So I just chose MST. Obviously, you can switch these out for basically anything of your liking. I run 1 Book of Moon. I still think this is a staple, so I still run it. A lot of people take this out, especially because of the whole target effect. But yeah, his card has actually saved me a couple of times, and I think it deserves a space on this deck. And finally, I run the one terraforming just to get to your circuits much faster. So yeah, those are the spells. Moving on, we have the traps. This isn't trap heavy, so yeah. Run triple overload just because this card is dumb, really. It's super broken, you know. During your turn, banish a card in your hand. Just banish your card face down. Basically useless at that point. It's never gonna come back. So yeah, this is extremely crazy. And if they were to destroy this, you get to search out your deck. You cannot search itself, so it's just that's the only thing that kind of sucks. But you can still search for an alpha, and then alpha effect. If he gets to be summoned, you can just search another one out. So yeah, or anything you need really. So triple overload, you need to run triple. I run one psychic overload because sometimes you do need to get those extra 2 cards, and sometimes you really need to recycle. So yeah, this sometimes really comes in clutch. It's kind of like a Yangzing path. So yeah, this card is just, it's pretty good, so I keep it at 1. And finally, I run Torrential Tribute, just to clear boards, really. You're never going to have anything on your field, really, so you basically do everything during your opponent's turn. And so, since you have an empty field most of the time, you're going to want to always have this just ready to clear boards. But like I said before, you can also take out MSTs for dark holes or anything that you want to basically change in this deck. But I honestly don't really think that you need a lot of cards that clear. I think this is just fine because most of your cards are already negate and destroying. Most of the time your opponent never has anything on their field anyway. So yeah, I just keep this for precaution. And well, finally, for the extra deck, I run one Omega. Sadly, I only have one Omega. That's why I'm only running one. But yeah, definitely in a Psy-Frame deck, you need to have 2 or 3 Omegas. You can recycle it with Zeta, but still, you always want to have more options, more Omegas. More so because a lot of the cards that negate, such as Gamma and stuff, allow you to go into Omega. So yeah, you definitely need more than just one. Right now they're at $50 and I'm broke, so I only have one. But yeah, I run triple Zeta just because there's like every deck special summons really, and so just basically allowing them, like not I'm sorry, basically by summoning this card, you're not allowing them to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Just summon this and then banish the card, banish this, and yeah, like they have no monsters. Although it comes back next turn, you can always just run it over or something. So this card is still pretty good. It helps stall. I run one Angel Zera just because he can really be a beat stick at a time. Sometimes he's at 28, but he keeps getting attack points by monsters in the banished zone. So yeah, it's pretty good. I run one Black Rose just to bounce stuff. One Hot Red Dragon RF, just I guess like a filler card. One Psychic Life Transfer, just filler card, I guess. One Stardust Spark, just because you really want to protect your cards at times, whether that be Omega, Zeta, or even like your overloads. You always want to have something to protect your cards, so I think Spark is pretty good. And then finally, just to gain some life points back, I have this guy. What's his name? Thought Ruler Archfiend. He also comes in clutch when they use any card that targets. You can always just pay 1,000 and negate the spell or trap. So yeah, this is pretty good. And well, that was the deck, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. See how hopefully I can have suggestions as to how I can improve this deck. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. I mean, you do what you want. But yeah, just thank you for your time and thank you for checking out this deck profile.